Except for the folks who write reports from the Gulf at BP.com, there is consensus in the country that the news lately, and particularly today, has been mostly a big fat downer. The story of General Stanley McChrystal's ouster is not happy news from any perspective. The BP oil disaster somehow got worse today. Did you hear that new home sales were down 33% today to their worst level ever? To paraphrase the American classic Airplane, looks like I picked the wrong day to quit eating insanely greasy and starchy ethnic food from street carts on 6th Avenue. There was, however, one amazing, unifying, inspiring, awesome, happy story in the news today. Not so much a green shoot as a red, white, and blue shoot. The USA soccer team, our guys, needed to beat Algeria to avoid elimination from the biggest sporting event on earth after coming tantalizingly close to scoring several times, including yet another apparent goal disallowed by the referees. The USA found ourselves in a scoreless tie as time wound down. If they didn't score, they would head home defeated. And then in the 91st minute of action, it happened. Except for people whose hearts are made of stone, everyone in America was instantly and totally psyched, all at the same time, all about the same thing. Awesome. U.S. freaking A as in awesome. All thanks to the miracle last-second goal by Landon Donovan. My friend Kent Jones is a huge soccer dork, as you may know. So, Kent, did anything cool happen to you today?
Well, Rachel, I talked to this guy named Landon Donovan. He's famous.
Yeah, I heard.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Joining me now on the phone is Landon Donovan, the hero of today's U.S.-Algeria match, who scored the winning goal. Mr. Donovan, thank you so much for joining me.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
My first question is, how heavy were your teammates when they dived on you after the goal?
It was pretty intense. I think the moment I hit the ground, I kind of regretted it because I knew they'd all be coming and running. So there was a good 30 seconds, probably felt like a few minutes, where I was hoping they'd get off me, but it was all worth
it. You'll feel that tomorrow. Now,
exactly.
Can you describe the emotions as, you know, it was such a tense game and you kept having opportunity after opportunity. What was it feeling like in the second half?
Yeah, we've played this game a long time, and unfortunately, the better team doesn't always win, especially in soccer. So sometimes you have games like that where you hit the post, you create a bunch of chances, the goalie has a great game, and things don't go your way. So it can be disappointing and frustrating, and I think the word I would use is tense. And just until the very last minute, there was just this sense of tension and anxiety that was finally relieved, thankfully.
Yeah, I experienced all that tension and anxiety myself watching it. And then you scored, and the entire country freaked out, including me. My neighbors hate me now. How did that feel to finally score?
Well, obviously, when you're in the moment, you can't really appreciate, the ramifications of it. But for us, we worked so hard, and we've put so much into not only these 3 games, but for a long time with qualifying and getting here. Sure. To have that all finally become worthwhile is really gratifying, and it's obviously the most special night in my career.
Sure. Now, apparently, the U.S. is playing Ghana in the next match. How do you avoid a letdown after such a big win?
I don't think there'll be any letdown. I think we're all very excited. This is what we have. This was the expectation for a long time, was to get out of our group, and then we always knew at that point that we can compete with anybody in the world. So I think all in all, Ghana are a good team, but we're very excited at the chance of playing them for a chance in the quarterfinals.
When you were a kid, did you ever have that moment where you pretended that you were scoring a goal in the World Cup?
Funny you say that, because I talked to my dad after the game when we were talking about that. I used to sit actually in my driveway with all different sports. I remember playing basketball and thinking, Kobe Bryant gets it, 3 seconds left, he turns and shoots. And you dream about those moments in all sports as an athlete. And then to have it happen to you is really cool.
Well, it was such an exciting moment, and there's so much going badly in the world right now. How aware of you are you that this is one of the few really happy moments that the country can share?
Well, without getting too deep, in the past, I just thought this was a game that we play. And at the end of the day, maybe it is, but The reality is people want to be inspired, and people want to break from their everyday life so that they can just enjoy something and be proud to be an American. And hopefully we gave that to them today. I know a lot of people skipped work, so some bosses might not be happy, but I would think that for the most part our country is very proud of us, and that makes us feel good.
Well, we're all proud of you here at the Rachel Maddow Show. Thank you so much, Landon Donovan, for joining us, and good luck in the next round.
My pleasure, Kent. Thanks a lot.
Oh, so awesome.
Right?
Can I just read you a quote?
Please.
Justice Earl Warren of the United States Supreme Court. The sports page records people's accomplishments. The front page usually records nothing but man's failures. Today we needed the sports page. Thank you, Kent. It was so awesome.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. That does it for us tonight. We will see you again tomorrow night. Meanwhile, there's lots to add to what you see on the show. We're very proud of our excellent blog at maddowblog.msnbc.com. Countdown with Keith Olbermann starts right now.